We are within shouting distance of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football on the lakeside here at Cleveland Browns Stadium. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They go play action with Lawrence. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he'll be taken out of bounds all the way down near the 35-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
This defense for the Browns, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Lawrence now going to move him around. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Stevenson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 8 yards, 1st down as they're able to convert.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey, kill, 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 kill! Hey, Jupiter, Jupiter! Take right open, open. Silver.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, They're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Here's Stevenson. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And now an audible here into something else. Again, Stevenson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And back at the 8 now. 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Stevenson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. Oh, they're changing this at the line. The kick by McManus is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Watson. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's got room. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Now it's Watson. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Here's Watson. And he fires one, but incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this fourth down field goal try for the Browns. York able to send this one through, and that will do it for this first half. Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But I also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
11.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This one finds Wilson downfield. And out across midfield down to the 45. A first down there on a pickup to 25.
First down, Jaguars.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. 38 yards.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
Now Lawrence. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
This is 2nd and 8.
Coming.
Watson. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. First target, first catch, and a first down. Here's Watson. Completes it right side to Cooper. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
To throw is Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Watson looks to throw again. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Hey, 31!
They go with the option on 4th down, left side. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Watson now to throw.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Watson.
Oh, looking for water, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Boy, you'd hate to squander this great field position. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here's Lawrence.
The left side completion to Jones. Touchdown!
Zay Jones.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Jags will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 10-3.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Watson.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Rayshon Jenkins picks it off, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
Room here to run.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Now Lawrence on 1st down.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Here's Watson now on second down. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 34-yard line.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Watson, flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
He finds Wilson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And the Jaguar first down.
Now Lawrence to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
And that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Here's Lawrence to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Good sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Lawrence Jones has it. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down. An audible here to get a new look.
A 27-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good, and the lead stretches 16-3 now. Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Browns drive about to get started. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track? There he goes, right side. Now he's loose at the 40 and down to the 28-yard line. 98 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. 3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown, Browns. Darren Waller, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Lawrence will throw. And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20. Now Lawrence. And that one to the right side and incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They run once more with Stevenson. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
The kick by McManus is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
Alert, alert.
Watson on 1st down. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. But look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Throwing right, and that's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself, because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or 2 if you have to. Just go down, in bounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was carrying.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Big 13 heavy.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
11,
Now Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Garrett Wilson, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here. Now they'll change things around before the snap. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. He's going to take another shot here. It got his man complete. A big play that time for Cleveland. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Watson. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
At their own 3-yard line.
Rip, 23.
Now Lawrence down around his goal line. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. No gain on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Hey, Jupiter, Jupiter. Easy. Read him, 24. Read him.
Throwing quickly to Wilson. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Watson's throw pulled in by Schwartz. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Watson now to throw.
26-yard line.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
It's a gain of 20.
They'll run with Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. To throw, Watson. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Hey. Easy. Read him, 24. Read him, 54.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
At the Browns' 43-yard line.
On second down, it's Stevenson.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
Try to take this home. They'll run.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will extend their lead even further. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Now Watson. Gets this to Waller.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Watson. Delivering another one here to Darren Waller. He's got it again.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville.
And I tell you what, one thing that you and I featured as a storyline was that they were facing the NFL's #1